Welcome back to the Orleans Arena. Fresno State Bulldogs, no victories in 51 career matches against Hawaii. Well, they're on the doorstep tonight because they lead this match in the semifinals of the WAC volleyball tournament. They lead it 2 games to none. They are thinking sweep against what, going into this match, was the number 3 team in the country, the University of Hawaii. They have outplayed Hawaii. They have been able to get to where they want to be very quickly, and they have held Hawaii down, and they've really outplayed them. But it is not over, as you like to say.
And the key, I think, is to watch to see how Hawaii's passing goes and see if Fresno State can continue that, their torrid, aggressive serving. Those are the 2 things we need to watch for. Fresno State serving, Hawaii's passing.
Cecilia Agraz will start the 3rd game. Dug up by Croson, and the dump shot is in by Uiato.
Great pass by Croson there to get things started. That's a nice way to start the game 3.
Hawaii can only win this 1 game at a time. That's how focused they have to be. Uiato serving. The ball dug up by Lee. Get over by Clark, and that is in. And that is just quintessentially, that's the way everything is gone.
And Clark's pretty much had her way up front. That's her 10th kill in 16 tries. She's hitting almost 600.
Clark serves. Dug up by Croson. Uiato. Ball is hit by Satele through the block and down. Alcantara and Murdoch.
Satele still hitting negative. 2 kills, 3 errors. So she's still trying to work her way back into the positive numbers.
Hawaii leading 2-1 early in the 3rd. Danielson, soft serve again. Waiting is Alcantara. That ball is hit by Murdoch and blocked back by Adolfo. And then the ball comes right back over and tickles the fingers as it goes out. And that was Baker. Tied at 2. Alcantara serving. Dug up by Maeda, who's the libero here in the 3rd game. That ball comes over. Croson. Right there is Agraz. Alcantara. Albertson gets it over, dug up by Maeda. Lee. Outside they go to Wild. That ball is dug up and hit to the side and goes out. And Wild does it again.
You know, as good as Wild has been, here you see the converted libero hitting right through the seam. That's her 11th kill, but she's got 9 errors to go along with it.
Alcantara serves at Maeda. Uiato. Ball put over by Croson. Good pancake dig by Alcantara. Then now they say no.
Both referees call this. Good roll shot by Croson. Ball hits the ground. That's a good call. Ball definitely hit the floor before it hit the hand.
Serving for Hawaii will be Maeda. Croson off the block across Alcantara. Little roll shot, but right there is Uiato. That ball hit over by Danielson, poked in the air by Lee. Here's Wild off the block. That's saved by Maeda. Hit Croson. Ball comes over. Satele, Uiato, Hewitt hits it out. Boy, the crowd didn't like what was going on there. Fresno State held on. Take another look here.
Crowd's yelling because they thought this right here is a lift as it comes off. It actually bumped off, I thought, off her wrist okay, but did look like it might have rolled up her forearm.
Fresno State leading 4-3 in the 3rd game. Serving will be Wild. Wild was going before the whistle. She has to hold up. Now she'll serve. Croson in the air, chased down by Uiato. Danielson comes from the back. Alcantara, Lee. That ball is hit over by Wild and down.
Wild almost hits better out of the back than she does out of the front. She's almost perfect, I think, hitting out of the back row.
Fresno State leading in the 3rd, 5-3. They lead in the match 2 sets to none. Wild serving again. From her knees, Croson. Uiato, back set. Sateli is blocked. Maeda is there. Uiato, Sateli again. That'll be returned. Lee, Alcantara, Murdoch. Everything is going Fresno State's way. They are just enhanced in their volleyball quality tonight.
Well, the fiery freshman bringing a lot of energy to the floor right now.
Serving is Wild, 6, serving 3. 3-point lead already, but this one goes into the net and it's 6-4. Hawaii with their back against the wall. If they lose this set, they will have a bitter taste forever, because this would be the last WAC game that they would have played.
Yeah.
Serving is Griffiths. In the air. They go cross court. That ball is hit over by Morrow. And Croson hits it. Croson hits it off the block. That went off Murdoch and then went out.
Murdoch, who's been so perfect tonight, finally makes a mistake here. Hits the ball out of bounds off Croson's attack.
Griffiths serving long. Service error. Fresno State leading 7-5. Hawaii has played chase master this whole match. Lee to serve. Back up by Griffiths. Uiato back set. That ball is blocked back. That is saved by Maeda. Croson gets it across. Clark, little touch, and goes down. Hawaii looks confused. They look confused. They're reaching. 8-5. Fresno State ahead by 3. Dave Shoji just looking on. Griffiths, Uiato, Croson off the block and out. Albertson was in on that block, along with Clark.
Nice pass by Alex Griffiths that time to give Hawaii a chance to set 3 attackers. Croson coming through with a nice little tool shot.
Croson with that big toss. Gets it in. That ball dug up by Wild. Alcantara. Albertson. That's blocked back by Hewitt. Saved by Clark. Wild gets it across. Back set. Hewitt. Wild from her knees. Alcantara goes outside. That ball is over and down by Morrow. Everything works.
Morrow with her 4th kill. Only one mistake. Fresno State continues to just do everything right. They're passing well, dig well, they're blocking well.
Serving will be Baker. Dug up by Griffiths. Uiato goes cross court. Danielson, that's blocked back. Danielson with the save. Hewitt trying for the elbow block that time was Morrow, but it went down. Point for Hawaii. And it's 9-7. Hawaii trailing by 2.
Clay Adolfo is going to play instead of Harton.
Serving is Hewitt. Albertson goes outside. Ball hit by Morrow, then hit by Morrow again after the block. Croson, Danielson. Danielson gets the touch. And it's 9-8. Hawaii trailing by 1. Hawaii fans begin to make some noise. They have been rather quiet. Serving is Hewitt. Morrow, Alcantara, step out Clark. That block was not there. It was a huge space between Danielson and Adolfo. 10-8, Fresno State leading by 2.
Clark almost unstoppable. She goes out in that slide. She's only been stopped once night, basically, when Kamani Danielson got her, I think, in the first game on a block solo, and that's been about it.
McGraw's to serve for Fresno State. 10 serving 8. Griffiths chased down by Uiato and Danielson. Danielson able to get the ball down in front of the block.
Uiato really had to hustle for that one. Got there just in time off the Griffiths pass.
Uiato to serve. 9 serving 10. Hawaii with a chance to tie it here in the 3rd. Uiato gets it across. They go outside. The ball is punched over by Wild. There's Harton in the air. Danielson is blocked by Clark. Solo blocked by Clark. And again, Hawaii cannot pull even.
First time Danielson's been blocked tonight, but mostly because she had no approach there. I think she was surprised that Uiato set her.
Serving is Clark. In the air by Croson, overpass and knocked down by Alcantara. And the misfortunes continue for this Hawaii team. Fresno State ahead by 3. Serving again is Clark. That's dug up by Hartung. Uiato back to Hartung. In the air, it goes Agraz. Wild Agraz behind the 3-meter line. That's dug up by Maeda. Uiato. Here is Croson. That's in the air by Baker. Alcantara. And that goes into the back row off Croson by Agraz. 13-9, Fresno State leading now by 4.
Croson definitely took an out ball. I think she might have thought the ball was touched from the block.
Hawaii's troubles continue. They're on the verge of being swept. Troubles continue for Hawaii. They are down 2-0. And they're down in the third game, 13-9. And Fresno State is playing fantastically well. Clark serving. Dug up by Croson. Uiato. Hartung finally solving the double block in front of her. Alcantara was up in that double block along with Murdoch. Serving will be Danielson. Outside to Wild. And that goes off of Maeda. Boy, when they go over there to Wild, Hawaii, instead of defending, it's almost as if they cringe.
She does hit a heavy ball.
14 serving 10. Alcantara gets it across. Dug up by Maeda. And Hartung able to hit it off the block. That's a point for Hawaii. They trail now by 3. Remember, Hawaii's got to come back one game at a time.
You really play 1 point at a time. You can't try to get it all back at once.
Maeda serving. Dug up by Agraz. Alcantara. Ball pushed over by Albertson.
Another perfect pass. They can run 3 attackers, even a 4th attacker on the back row. Alcantara very deceptive. Hawaii gets lucky on a rare Fresno State error.
So Hawaii now pulls within 2. They are in the neighborhood. Serving is Maeda. Agraz, Alcantara, short serve to Murdoch, and she's blocked by Hewitt. Now Hawaii is back to within 1. And as you said, 1 point at a time, 1 pass at a time.
Another perfect pass. Luckily for Brittany Hewitt was there. Otherwise, Hawaii be down another one. See if Maeda can serve a little tougher here.
Maeda gets it over, dug up by Wild. Alcantara, that ball hit by Murdoch and down. Hawaii's serves have just been too soft.
Murdoch, 12 kills, 1 error. She's hitting 600. How about that? She's a freshman, and she plays a lot of fire, a lot of emotion.
So far, Hawaii just cannot catch up with Fresno State. Wild serves, dug up by Croson. Back set, ball hit over by Hartung.
Now Hawaii's starting to get a little bit of a rhythm. They had 2 good passes in a row, and Uiato was able to run some sort of an effective offense. When those passes are off on the 3-meter line, it changes everything.
Griffiths comes in, replacing Hartung. 15-14, Fresno State. Griffiths will try to tie it. Gets it over. There's Lee. Alcantara, ball hit over by Murdoch. And a great save by Danielson in the back row. A little tap, that's saved. Hawaii with it. Croson double hands it. Saved in the back row there by Wild. And they go to Morrow. And Morrow's hit is blocked by Hawaii. Good double block that time by Uiato and Hewitt. Kind of a Mutt and Jeff block. And look, Chris, Hawaii has caught them. Hawaii now on a 5-1 run. They've been trying to play catch-up all match long. Griffiths again serves. Alcantara to Murdoch. And that was a bad pass. Murdoch pushes it out. Hawaii has the lead, 16-15.
Some chinks in the armor on the Fresno State side. I think they're going to call a little timeout. Lawrence Weatherby Sewell going to call a timeout here.
Smart. She notices the momentum is changing. She ends the momentum perhaps by calling timeout. More to come.
And we're back, and during that timeout, the head coach for Fresno State telling her players continue to look for the seams. They're not closing. They, meaning the University of Hawaii, are not closing the block. Continue to exploit the seam. And she said, don't let this crowd become a factor. Back to you, Jim.
Okay, Griffiths to serve. Hawaii leading in the third, 16-15. Lee, Alcantara, Albertson. Albertson able to pressure that double block and get the point. Tied at 16.
Alcantara doing a nice job of getting all of her hitters involved, not just relying all on Wild or all on Clark.
Lee to serve. A ball taken by Griffiths. Overpass. Advantage now. Fresno State. Albertson. But Albertson kind of didn't get it across.
It's 2 errors in her last 3 tries. She had a good one the last hit, but just then, not so sharp.
17-16. Hawaii leading. Serving will be Croson with the high toss. Gets it in the air by Wild. And Alcantara misconnects that time with Clark. Hawaii leads now 18-16 in the third.
And Croson's serve, which was a little bit tougher that time, forced a 2-point pass to the 3-meter line. And when that set was attempted, it's a really tough timing set for Alcantara.
Croson to serve it again. This one long. Hawaii continues to lead, but by the slimmest of margins.
Just Hawaii's 5th service error of the night.
Baker will serve for Fresno State.
I think I'd rather see them make more errors, make all the other serves tougher. Just take a few more chances.
Maeda, Uiato, Hewitt. What a play by Hewitt. I mean, that double block was forming, but they were late. Morrow and Clark. Hawaii again leading by 2, 19-17 here in the third.
That's how it made that work. Emily Maeda that time was the hero. She's the libero this game. Great pass.
Outside it goes. Tomorrow in the air by Hewitt. Waiting for it. Uiato back set pushed over by Adolfo. That'll be returned. Alcantara to Clark. That goes off Hewitt. And that's a point for Fresno State. 19-18 Hawaii. Remember, Fresno State wins this third game. They win the match. Serving will be Agraz. Griffiths chased down by Uiato. And Danielson gets it in just inside the back line.
Connie Danielson may be the only person in the gymnasium who could hit that ball. She had 2 blockers up. She went over both of them and into the deep corner, almost catching both lines.
Hawaii leading by 2, 20-18. Hawaii at the second plateau. And they're trying to win this third, then win the fourth, then win the fifth.
Just taking Hawaii's blocking here. They've got 4 blocks on the night, but moving much better. See Hewitt close that block there. She and Uiato forming a good solid block. And then Hewitt again touching it down. When she starts patrolling at the net, she can make life very difficult for the opposing hitters, that's for sure.
UH sports are fun and affordable for everybody. Enjoy additional savings by clicking on the fan promotions and tickets discount button at hawaiiathletics.com. Take advantage of savings on individual game tickets and learn about special promotional activities for UH fans. It has been a night where the clouds have hidden the moon.
Well, this third set, look at the numbers of this third set. Fresno State hitting 500, Hawaii hitting 300. So Fresno State doing an awful lot of things well that causing all sorts of problems for Hawaii. The biggest thing, though, is that their serve is so tough. It's just clearing the net. You got a lot of movement, a lot of float, and it's making it tough for Hawaii and Hawaii's passing.
Hawaii leading by 2, 20-18. Uiato will serve. These are crucial moments. Get to the cross. Lee chased down by Alcantara. Wild will get it across. Croson, Uiato, hit by Hartung. And Hawaii leads by 3, 21-18.
Now that was vintage Hawaii. Uiato put over a great serve that forced a bad pass. And then Hawaii got a down ball, which allowed them to run a transition play to Hartung. Now they may be getting into a little bit of rhythm, maybe.
Serving, Uiato took something off. Wild is there. Agraz, there's Wild. And Adolfo was able to block it, but got no help. That ball went down 21-19. Hawaii over Fresno State.
Well, Hawaii had a chance to score another one there. It was that bad pass, but could not convert.
Clark serving. Dug up by Maeda. They go cross court to Danielson. There's Clark. Alcantara. Here's Wild. That's blocked. Clark, one-handed, save. Wild again. Croson in the back row. They go to Danielson. Little roll shot. That's in. 22-19.
That was a big play. That was the first tough rally where Hawaii's been the last one to score. So often they struggle with that. And that time they won the long rally.
Serving is Danielson. Another soft serve. Alcantara goes outside. Wild. That's dug up by Danielson. Uiato goes to Croson. That's out.
Croson was looking for the touch or having to come in behind inside that back line. She just missed.
22 for Hawaii, 20 for Fresno State. Hawaii battling for their survival here. Alcantara to serve for Fresno State. That is long.
She was trying so hard to serve the ball to Croson, she forced it. She forced the issue and served it long.
23-20, Hawaii leading here in the third.
Croson is hugging the sideline, letting Danielson and Maeda pass the whole court.
Serving is Maeda. Lee, Alcantara, Wild, off the block, but there is Danielson. Uiato, ball comes over by Hewitt, and down. Didn't have much on it.
A rare ball handling error from Fresno State, who has dug the ball almost perfectly right. All of a sudden, a few chinks in the armor here and there.
Hawaii leading 24-20, Aloha ball, third game. Hawaii trailing 2 games to none. Serving is Maeda. Gets it across. There's Wild. Alcantara will go back to her. The hit, dug up by Maeda. Danielson, Croson, yes! And Hawaii wins the third game.
What a set from Penani Danielson from way far away. Right on the money for Croson. What a way to finish set number 3.
Hawaii comes from behind in the third game. They avoid a sweep. They go on a 15-6 run. And they still trail in the match. 2 games to 1.